conversation that we had earlier, I mentioned a few techniques that the jazz world like to use. And these are used in many different genres, but we kind of hear them quite frequently in jazz. So the first one I mentioned was the fall, and it's not where you trip up and fall over, it's just simply where you just play a note and fall down the scale, the chromatic scale sometimes. Sometimes it's diatonic, but and it just kind of a nice effects that you can have fun with when you're just playing a few tunes. So when I'm playing a tune, I might go. Okay, that's kind of one place where I might use a fall. Another technique is called the growl. It sounds like you just grate your throat as you're playing, but it's not quite done that way. You basically have to sing the note that you're playing. So if I played a B and I sing a note B, I won't be saying B. Obviously, that's beyond my remit. But let's see what happens when I sing the note that I'm playing. And that's interesting. So I get three sounds happening there: the note of the sax, the back of my throat, and an overtone. I'm actually just singing one note, and that's kind of a multi-phonic effect. Quite an interesting sound. Let's see what happens when I sing a different note and play the same note B. Okay, interesting sounds. Okay, and one final technique that I like to use is a very percussive sound. Sometimes we can play a note, and rather than just playing that simple note, works well on an A, this one, I might play a D, I might trill between a D, but I'll miss out the G key. And here's what happens when I do this. A bit like a wah-wah effect, actually, the equivalent sound, I guess, or the closest we can get to a wah-wah. If I try that on a G, I just have to miss out the F key. You can have lots of fun at different points of the sax and try doing these things. So another very obvious technique is vibrato. And back in the swing era, you used to get this wonderful, very rich, deep vibrato, which is, you would never play that today in a contemporary kind of funk band or a commercial band, but it certainly was an interesting style back then. And here I'm just basically quivering my lower lip to tighten the pressure around the reed, so it flattens the note and then it brings the note back into tune, hopefully. And this kind of gives the saxophone player his individual sound, so you can work on copying other players to try and emulate their sound, and then eventually you find one that suits your own style of playing or you feel most comfortable with, and you can develop your own vibrato, which is what differentiates one musician, one saxophone player from another. And there's a whole world of vibratos that you can try: fast, slow, shallow, and deep. Okay, all the best to you.